Fry, 87.1 FM.
Of what they talk about. For you to join in right now, this is now Radio Fry Fry 97.1 FM. And the month of May now a very special month where we don't take them upon we but talk about personal development. Everything we concern you, development, nine we did handle this month. And trust me, we not go do them on we own. Now that make we not the listening radio, we they give ourselves chance and opportunity for talk to we and we go learn from each other. But this morning we did talk about when people ahead of you becomes your answer, the answer to your prayers. Let's take me time. Yeah. When the people then we don't go ahead of you in life, they can for become the prayer the way you don't the answer. The prayer the way you don't they ask God for. They can become the answer to them prayer them. That they will they talk about this morning, yeah. And we focus today on mentorship. We look at humility. We look at growth and direction. And for you, where they listen to me right now, I believe say you get dreams, you get visions, you get things that we don't plan from maybe from childhood or even as at now. So say right now, you don't plan, you don't make up your mind. Say 2020, especially when the year can start. Everybody can get a resolution. I don't know if you make your resolution, everybody can get waiting a wants for do. that particular new air. And trust me, the anxiety can come away, especially when we don't come inside January. Now that 10 day, some man they say, I need for change the way they behave. I need for do this business. I need for do this. So all that day today, grounded or surrounded by which they talk about today. And we know say you get dreams, you get visions, them, and deep down inside you, you know say God creates you for do more, for do better. Maybe right now the things the way they do, you're not satisfied and you do feel like you're being limited, you're being stuck. But I want to make you understand. So this conversation basically is for you. And when you wake up every morning, hoping that things will finally change, you get questions them in your mind. So we they talk about when the people that we don't go ahead of you becomes the answer to your prayers. And we will talk backstage, say, me and the guest story, we will talk backstage, say, life gets way of, defining who we are. And there are times wherein we will not always be at that position wherein now we the day ahead of others. We will always get the consciousness that there are people who don't already go ahead of we. They don't go through the struggles, the way we they struggle with right now. They don't go through the challenges them. And some man not really achieve in goal, whilst there are other people then after the failures, after the struggles, they also go to a successful end. So there are people that we don't go ahead of we, and the people that we talk about today. And then one day we don't go ahead of we don't go through the challenges, the struggles, and every other thing. And at the end of the day, then get a testimony. So now them people and they we actually don't they pray to God for say, God, just connect me to this kind of person because I dey struggle with this kind thing in my life. And I need somebody we don't go through the same level where they so. You don't go through them successfully. God just show me that one person. Just connect me to that one person. It can be you partner, it can be you boss in your office, it can be you party, it can be a stranger. We will talk about people where they mentor you from a distance, where they come to that side. It can be anybody. You can go on social media stuff and maybe you just they watch one TikTok reel or Facebook reel and you they see somebody they really talk about in journey, about in story, how he struggle, but at the end of the day, not give up. At the end of the day, he gets what he wants, he achieve what he wants. So basically, that's what we want to talk about. So, Mr. Abraham, when it comes to um people, then we don't go ahead of you. When it comes to that, waiting at the thing where you feel like say somebody with it struggle, somebody with it start what's not the thing where you feel like so that person they for firstly conscious of before ever they identify the one that we don't go before them because we not put you in that situation wherein you are in a haste for begin for look for mentor, begin for look for people. I feel like there are things then where if you already don't put yourself together, things that we don't prepare yourself before ever you they look for that person we don't go ahead of you. So for you as a young man, especially where you study and you don't meet different kinds of people, then you go don't meet young people that they struggle with different things. Then so waiting at that first advice first where you feel like if you be such kind people before then they find mentors.
Was it very easy and straightforward? It starts with you. First of all, before you go ahead and search of a mentor, you must have discovered yourself. You must have known what which you want in a life because there are different mentors for different profession, and you cannot be everything. Not everybody can be your mentor. Some people can be good, can be successful in their profession and within they do, but they cannot be your mentor. So the first thing you must do is to discover yourself and know your vision. What do you want to be in life? Do you want to be a lawyer? Do you want to be a pastor? Do you want to be a musician? So until you find your purpose, then you can look for mentors. So because you will not be tossed about to and fro, like a boat in the sea. So first of all, you must discover yourself. You must know your vision. So even many a times for me, when people come to me, be my mentor, the first thing I do is, what do you want in life? What do you want to be? Because many a times youth we are swayed away by emotion or passion. If somebody don't do this, one for be this, somebody don't do this, one for be this, we're scattered about. Because you cannot be great in many things. right? When you hear about Michael Jackson, it's music. Cristiano Ronaldo, football, right? So there's a Washington actor. So there are people who are famous, who are notable in the world. We know them for one thing, because you don't have all the time in the world to be a genius or be successful in many, many
Everything.
things, because time is limited. So the first thing you must do, you must discover who you are and what you want to be in life. You must resolve that this is what I want to be in life. That's the first thing. When you have known your purpose, what you want to achieve in life, what you want to become in life, then you can go ahead and look in for mentors as well.
That's powerful for me. And we guess they taking time for make we understand. See, the first thing first way you really need now for know what you want, who that you be, what you want. Because trust me, I totally agree with you. Many of we the reason why we still the struggle or we feel like we still the one side for long is because we not discover ourselves. Like yesterday, we topic we talk about discovering yourself, who that you be, you purpose and everything. So when you then at that situation day, you already listen to it this morning right now. When you then at that kind of situation, day, just like how we guess they say, it ideal, it important for you for know who that you be first. If you're not able to answer that question, then you know even if you the mentor or the person where God don't send in your life or help you, even if you come you not able to identify because you're not able to identify yourself first. So I totally agree with that. And as you they observe or as you they try to understand yourself, remember say this now Radio Friday 97.1 FM, and we still they talk about when those who are ahead of you, the one that we don't go past you, we don't go through the failures, they don't go through the struggles, and they don't go through success. When the one and they don't go ahead of we becomes the prayers that we don't they ask God for. And that we they talk about this morning. And somebody could say for the only thing we he wants inside 2026 for meeting destiny helper. Destiny helper, yeah. That's not a bad thing, yeah. Not a bad thing. You will say you want for me to destiny helpers, but then they all they can go back to it. So we guess they say if you need a destiny helper, then I feel like say the first destiny helper we need now yourself. Now yourself, because at the end of the day, that person where they come meet you, you should have been ready. All that they go to readiness because there are people where trust me, not to foresee them not get helpers, them they not get people that will want help them for do things the way they want, but they are not prepared. They not make up their mind yet. So we don't want you for be that kind of person. We don't make up your mind. And the painful truth where Boku people they know they realize is that sometimes the answered prayers the way you don't they pray to God for. It are around we.
Of course.
It are around we.
Of course.
So when it comes to um this particular topic now, when it comes to especially for young people them, what do you feel say nah also another thing we many of we know they look out for, especially when it comes to finding that person we don't go ahead of we. Somebody can decide for be a mentee to a mentor because the person they dress well or because the person they sound well. But maybe the person not gets no value, the person where you they admire, or the person where you think they don't go past you, maybe not gets any value where go add to you life. You understand? So when are some of the things there or some of the mistakes there we some of we can make when it comes to aside of that force, one way. So yeah.
Yeah. So, um, for example, especially in this part of the world, the environment don't influence we a lot. For see people we get poor value systems for being mentors. For instance, your parents, they're your
Yeah.
first mentors. When you were born, you learn many things from them. In fact, when you do linguistics, language acquisition, how you they acquire your language, you learn it from your environment.
Yeah.
So basically, how the people around you speaking. So if you take a child born, I can go China. Now Chinese they get for talk.
Yeah.
If
True.
you can go now Mandela and Mandela get for talk. So basically, the environment, the people around us are shaping our perspective about mentors. For this part of the world, when you see this person a mentor, now for they sponsor you, mentor I need money, my school fees. Yes. Or they are looking out for wealth and many other things. But it is about values.
Yeah.
Because most of the times, again, like we see in Africa or in this part of our world, in that context, people are having mentors, people who are popular because they are musicians, but they have poor value system.
Mm.
Some of them have a lot of girlfriends. Some of them are smoking, partying,
Yeah.
all over their bodies, and young people are emulating those people, piercing their ears, men plaiting their hair, and they see them as mentors because they're popular, because they're rich. But however, it has to do with, like I said earlier on, what you want in life. What is your goal? What do you want to be in life? And starting from there, then you go to the things that you want in life will show what you're looking for in mentors. It has to do with the values they communicate. It does not have to do with their wealth, what they have acquired, but the values they're able to emulate, the values they're able to transfer to you, that you can look at those things and be the person you want to be. Like where this popular story can say, "Not give me fish, but teach me how to fish." I think that is what we must get for our
Mm-hmm,
mentors.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That they must teach us how to fish. The
Yeah.
achievement they have gotten in their career or their lives,
Yeah.
the values, the work that they have put in. Because even those people that we are seeing, let's say musicians, then will live all kind of life. But I'm telling you, those men are putting hard work. Some of them even tell you waiting and they do. Some
Yeah.
they cannot sleep for hours. They're traveling. You see, they are training for hours, even though they have vices.
Mm-hmm.
So look at those characters. Look at their hard work. Look at their consistency. Look at their persistency. Look at how they handle critics. Look at how they behave professionally, how
Mm-hmm.
they behave with their sponsors, how they behave with their audience, how they behave with their management. So those cultures, you can emulate them and you can trash away all those other things that does not match maybe something that society should look up to.
Wow, 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 wow. I hope say you they digest everything so far where we guess they taking time for talk about today. And trust me, as we dey talk about this topic this morning, I feel like now a point of reflection for some of we because sometimes can come we can dey in so much haste for try for get help from people or try for be mentored by people and we they fall into the wrong hands. And at the end of the day, we they become so much depressed and overwhelmed because of the hurry or the haste we will be there in. But Mimi Pastor can always say mentorship not to sponsorship. And I like the fact that you make mention of Dande because now in the African setting, if me, I feel like why many people them when especially when it comes to social media, there are so many people like I be dey watch one reel once with the man they talk say in gets over 1 million messages the way they come now in DM. This person like a motivational speaker, they teach people like how to make money online and all that. And it be they show like in journey how it starts as a student, where it be they struggle and they decide for learn certain skills. Then we begin make it learn how to make money online. So they do this motivational teaching online, and then they tell us that there are people where instead of them for take the knowledge where they get online for do better. Then they kind of in DM and it bigger. Say, hey, I need me mama die, my sister not well. Me, you understand? Mentorship, not to sponsorship. I feel like the value beyond where they inside mentorship, they way beyond. Cash because many people then feel say where you get cash now wealth you don't get, but wealth it go beyond the cash. That money what they own, not just a medium of exchange so that you go get something in return. But the wealth way I feel like long lasting are the wealth of knowledge because now something where you pass on from generation to generation. Nobody need take am from you. Where you don't get that wealth of knowledge day, especially when we talk about this kind of topic here. So it is there with you that come what may, no matter the circumstances, now that word day, that knowledge where you get now you dey hold on to. So mentorship not to an opportunity for make, we drive away, we mentors them because sometimes then the people, and not of us the people they're not gonna help other people then, but then they feel like say if I open up to this person, if I accept this person for help, this person in burden, they come upon me
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
and then I don't want all that because myself get me own life and all. But really important that we know say there are people that we don't go ahead of we, but I feel like we also dey in the position for understand the value them way we go get from certain people dem, because just like how you be they say, you might you not go able to do everything in a stretch. You understand? That person the way you dey look up to, that person where you don't dey pray to God, say, oh God, send this person in my life or help me, for teach me how to do certain things there. That person they self get so many other things the way they do. So you not go able for get a hold of all that person in potentials them. You just need one value from that person there. And that value they now for make a change now your life, that even if the person left you halfway, you're not being stuck, right? You get, I mean, a way out of whatever situation we there about. But we'll go on a very short break. And when we come back, the phone lines are going to be open, because now not time we're in, we go want for, interact with we listeners. They made themselves, call we, tell you some of the things they wouldn't feel, say they really, really, I mean, need, especially when it comes to the topic we they talk about. So we dey go on a short break, and when we come back, the phone lines then will be open on the number 090103841 on a free line. AfriCell to AfriCell. You no need for pay. And we get the other phone line when 0889719171 when from any other network, or if you call on WhatsApp directly, you will access that number there. But stay tuned, we'll be back soon.
At Misha Group of Companies, we keep you connected, protected, and in control. Whether you're working from home, running a business, or streaming your favorite shows, our high-speed internet service deliver the speed and reliability you need. With Mitchcom ISP internet services, you enjoy the luxury of ultra-fast broadband, fiber optic and VPN solutions, 99.9% uptime, and 24/7 customer service. We don't just connect you, we secure you. Our MSA Michelle Security Agency offer professional protection with skin guards for homes, businesses, and events, 24/7 monitoring, emergency response, advanced surveillance technology. From the digital world to your front door, Michelle Group of Companies is your partner in connectivity and security. Visit our head office at 71 D. Wilkinson Road, Freetown, or you can email us on alias@mitchcom.sl or info@mitchcom.sl. You can also visit our website at www.mitchcom.sl or contact the numbers on your screen. Michelle Group of Companies. Stay connected, stay protected.
Imagine a world where your money transfer is quick and instant. Imagine a world where your dream home comes to life. Imagine a world where your delivery needs are covered, where your travel plans are sorted out with ease and convenience. You'd love that, won't you? Now, imagine Dolphin Express, where your money transfer, bakery and pastry desires, logistics and procurement, building and construction services, and all your travel plans are catered for efficiently and affordably. Find us in Freetown at 34 Wellington Street off Pademba Road or 37 Corso Town. Call us now 073 347574 or 099813148. Dolphin Express, we're just one call away.
Just radio network inside salon. And now the time for make you to listen to we. You don't they listen to we or you don't they watch we on Facebook. Now the time for make you call we and talk to we with regards to it. So they talk this morning and I get a powerful guest today where they taking time for talk about the topic where now when those who are ahead of you becomes your answer to your prayers, the prayers that we don't they ask God for, we don't they believe God for, when the people that we don't go ahead of you in life, when they finally become the answer to your prayers, then this is not a very powerful topic. So now the time for call we on the numbers 090103841. When I free call line, you don't need for pay anything na AfriCell to AfriCell, or you can call me on the other line when at 088 971 971 way now from any other network or from WhatsApp call directly. But we question this morning. Now the opportunities they don't come your way. Now you don't get people them way. I mean, willing for help you for achieve your dreams them. Or maybe now you didn't an open space wherein the opportunities are there, but something they hold you back for make you not hold on to that opportunity. Something they hold you back where not they able make you get a hold of the opportunity. It can be pride where some of we don't want nobody for lead we. Now we always for dinner the spotlight. Now we always for lead other people. Now we always for they in control. Whereas the other set of people and now because of insecurity, then they feel less of themselves, then get that low self-esteem, then they feel like if they ask people them questions or if they ask people them for help, for teach them certain things, then they feel like say maybe the people them not go help them at all at all. So now then two sets then they now the two questions then they what do you think say they hold people in back from getting a hold of the opportunities them? Is it pride or is it insecurity? We want you for call we and tell we what are some of the reasons the way they make. Say now. That's where they ask God for. Say now, that opportunity. Some of you don't apply for scholarship. Some of you don't apply for jobs. Some of you don't apply for so many, many things there. But something they hold you, whether not pride now or whether not insecurity now. I want to make you call me now and tell me. Over to you, my guest. You make powerful points about the currency for buy people them hearts. We don't go ahead of you. Wait for make people them come and help you. So we talk about that. I want to make you go into that more, especially when we listeners then they listen to it this morning.
Yeah, so like you said, um, whether not pride or
Insecurity.
insecurity or low self-esteem, the deter people them for letting not get mentored by their mentors, and it could be both ways. So sometimes insecurity can look like pride. Sometimes someone is really insecure and the mentor could visit a pride this person is until we come, and go near the afraid for greed.
Okay.
Not really the person is proud, he's just insecure. Many things are running through in mind, like if I go, go accept
Yeah.
me, go shout on me, and many other things. So, but humility, not the currency
Wow.
we need for buy the
Take note.
attention.
Take notes. Humility na the currency.
We need for buy the attention of your mentors them. Because no matter how person stubborn, humility can break them. When someone is humble, that is the surest way to capture, even as mighty as God is. Is it the Psalm says, the meek and the lonely heart God never despise. When you're meek, is it the Sermon on the Mountain when Christ said, blessed are the meek in heart, for they shall inherit the earth. So meekness in whatever facet of life,
Wow.
whether it's religion, it's an acceptable doctrine in every facet of life, even in the occult. Humility is there. You must be humble. And it's key. Let me just give this practical example. When in university, we had these issues of student elections and all that. So, of course, some of us know what is going on there. And certain council come to you. What they will tell you is that, well, your grades are there. There are people also who have this certain kind of grades.
Yeah.
But what have distinguished you from them is your humility. Like,
Wow.
we can control you. We can say, go this way, and you are like a sheep. You understand? Not like you now, demu, not so that I mean. But it's like you are flexible. right? So that is what humility is all about. You can take correction.
Yeah.
Because many a times, most of us, when we are so stubborn, like this what we want, then your mentor will say no. Then don't see ahead of you, say change. But if you're not humble, you'll not be able to do that. You'll not be able to receive correction, like what we read from the proverb text,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
You'll not be able to be counted among the wise. So humility is there. Then again, when it comes to insecurity at that juncture, sometimes again the mentors have their own issues and the way they have make themselves, or maybe sometimes the people around them. Because many a time these mentors are not like that. Well, the people will surround them.
Wow, wow. I beg, just hold on for a while. I really want to make we go into waiting they talk. So I just want to remind we viewers and listeners them for calling now on the number 090103841. We really want for listen to you because we're not listening radio. Tell me what are some of the problems there, some of the reasons why you feel say. Say now the one the way they trust God for make they help you. Say now they're not able to help you. And it will be on your side. It can be saying a pride, or it can be saying a insecurity or low self-esteem. Sometimes you just don't in that position where in you want to isolate yourself from all other people, and because you feel like saying no get no value in your life. So call me now and tell me what's not the reasons there. But I like the fact that my guests they go into that particular aspect there because I don't know right now. Continue,
Yeah.
please.
So, in the aspect of low self-esteem and pride, like I said, both of them then can misinterpret them.
Yes.
When somebody get low self-esteem, it did some most people then can feel say get pride. Me and a notable example. Like when I was coming up, because of how I was raised, low self-esteem was there. Like if you, my mama take we out, maybe me and my sister, you want to buy something. If you ask me,
What you want?
I say I don't want. Like not I don't shame. Like I don't
They don't
feel
for
say
ask
yes.
you.
I don't feel say like I could
More way that they ask you the idea pay what
Yeah.
you want.
I could make demands.
Yeah,
Like I dey feel you understand. So but sometimes say if they make big or maybe you go somewhere and call you for eat. You see now they make proud, you need to eat possible food. But like you just feel say you cannot eat with this kind of people. You feeling low of yourself.
Yeah.
So maybe again it has to do with like I said earlier on the environment, how we are raised. Because our first mentors, maybe our parents, they not play their job well.
Yeah.
For raise we for be bold. For raise we for make decision, for make request at
Yeah.
BBS, say this is what we want. For raise point every time we are a yes person. And that also can affect we. But amidst all those things, humility is something you can use to break anybody, to get the attention of anybody. Is it there's a scriptural where a woman go meet Christ, right? Is it the Syrophoenician when Christ said, I need to give something we belong to the children, to dogs? But the woman say,
Cannot
even
give the children's meat to dog.
yes, the woman say, even if not the bone, then I'll
Nah,
go.
I want what's a
Humility.
humility? Wow.
And Christ say, he said, wow, I never found so great faith in Israel. And Christ healed the woman because she was humble. You see, and even with the
Hey.
woman with the issue of blood, right? When he say, if I touch the hem of his garment, I not feel worthy. But if I touch his garment, I will be made whole. This was someone that was suffering with low self-esteem. Even when Christ be there, as who touch me, afraid for talk. Some man could be saying in a pride so. But she was suffering because of what you don't go through. She had a low self-esteem. But it took Christ where they see beyond the natural for say, no. He said, my daughter, be of good cheer.
Wow.
Your faith has made you whole. So I think those are the parameters. But humility can open doors. And no matter how somebody tough, humility can break them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really powerful. And that just bring me back to the example of for instance, some man, they don't give certain things them for be in charge of, yeah. Or maybe they say, can't start a small business here, can't manage now, yeah? Or can they under me? I go to, I go to shepherd you, I go to teach you how to do things. But because of pride, some might say, especially for people the way they feel like they don't go to a certain high standard and they don't count down back. Then they feel like say, we can start all over again. This now like this not on me level, you understand? So now they pride they creep in. But everybody need to know say 10 can come na a person in life where the winds go blow. And if you're not careful, now that make we always can make reference to it in God in what they talk say, you need for be built on the solid rock. You need for day inside God. Stop tiggy because there are some things that will shake you. Trust me. You know, even get the opportunity for live and testify about him. So it's really important that even in as much as you dey start all over again, you need for take cognizance of the fact that life gets stages and there are people them where because they get speed, no mean say they do better than you. So man get speed, you understand? And speed I feel like an instrument where they help you for make you balance experience, certain experience. Because when you get certain speed in our life, trust me, there are certain experiences in life you will never go through them. And it is a very foolish thing for me person just wake up and say, me, I want to learn by experience, by me experience. No. You feel like even possible. It's not even possible because um we get limited time for live with life by experiences, by how okay make this thing meet me way meet me I go learn. No, come on, it's really really foolish for make you say you want for just learn by your mistakes. You they continue for make mistake. Oh. That's not it. Not so that they would try for talk about now. Yeah. But as we they talk, remember I said the phone lines are open. We get limited time. One man of God I can always watch, Apostle Selman. I can always say, don't wait for people to become great before you know them or before you follow them. Find people who are rising and help them to rise. Because sometimes the problem with we is that we're looking for the perfect people. The perfect people, now they don't go ahead of we. In we minds, the perfect people and the people that we don't make wealth, the people that we don't go, where they don't travel, for example, the people that we get so much in their possession and they don't go ahead of we. But do you know that there are people where in figure, in size, they might look small, but trust me, they have gone ahead. Like then they tried and they rise, especially when it comes to young people, upcoming people, rising stars, right? So man go say, me, I know they day na person in show where, for example, especially like for we young people, especially when it comes to with Christian celebrations, so that person they get program, then the other person will get programs and say, don't say by the entertainment business. They'll put music like now na salon we gospel artists there, everybody they do in own and everything. So somebody will say, me, I need to go and posting in show where it just the starts. And they go for that one, they don't start, it don't celebrate it's almost anniversary, you understand? But I don't feel like that's not the right thing for you because when you follow people the way they rise, you also they part of their journey. So for you as a young man coming up, what you feel saying are some of the mistakes them we also because now we don't talk about we on side. We want to look at the mistakes of some of we mentors there, especially the one that we don't go ahead of we. So the things that we then can fail for do, we can cause we for react the way we they react as mentees them.
Yeah, so that is great. And again, many a times, like we will say, even the thing with insecurity and pride, it's also something that affect mentors. Because a powerful mentor, a successful mentor, a mentor with a mentor person, we already person do waiting pass him.
Better than that's
Yes.
it.
So
I want me go over and
yeah, so a successful mentor and a mentor with a mentor person and in doing a already person do pass
better.
waiting he don't do. And that is it. One day there was a man that have achieved so many things. And he was talking to his mentees. He said to them, he said, if you don't beat my record, you have failed.
Wow, you make us sit on first.
He said to them, if you do not beat my record, you have failed. So, in other words, he is telling them, I'm willing for you to do more than I have done. So, if you have not done more than I have done, you have failed. So, that means for you to count yourself as a very successful person, you must outdo me. You must do what I don't, pass what I don't do. And some mentors, them, because of their low self esteem, they can for mass people that would try for come up, or if they come say, well, I want for me mentor me, I want for use them as tools. Use them and they not get any plan for make.
I think we'll get a caller. Sorry for
Okay,
that.
all right.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I don't get we caller clearly. I don't know why. Hello, good
Good
morning.
morning. Yes, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Welcome to the Brunch show. What's your contribution for this morning?
Yeah, what's the topic? Because I'm not getting well.
Okay, we dey talk about when opportunity don't carry away for make you destiny helper help you. And now the problem they with you. Sometimes na pride they monitor you, or sometimes na insecurity. So one really know what's not really some of the causes the way between them two that the way can make we know they get the opportunities that we were supposed to get.
All right, thank you. This is a very good one, and I think all the things we mentioned, they all can contribute for me to achieve what you want to achieve at the end of the day. You get me?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I get you now.
Can you hear me now?
I get you clear now.
Okay, I say it's very important, all what you say, because it is very much time left for this issue. For me, I believe all things, this what I think is something that always sometimes disturb us for us not to achieve what we want to achieve. In CK, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, I get you. Just continue. Thank you. Hello. Oh, we just lost that caller. The volume is so low that we know they get the caller clearly. Oh yeah, me guess we make some salient point.
Yeah, so some mentors them then rise and also get insecurities. And so sometimes, just like if you're a singer, maybe you're a musician, you go meet up a mentee who get a very powerful voice more than you. But the willingness to embrace people who you think say they can do better than you. But in certain settings, then they try for pull you down. Then try for make sure say you not shine, for make sure say you not come up. Even to maybe some settings or maybe some churches, maybe you go say this young pastor in this ministry, God don't begin use and say, "Hey, I'm for go up in church." The pastor go begin verse, say, "Why if I go, you know, I'm for shine, this, that, pride, you go release course." But the issue for let we willing for support people where they come up, and that now is sign of insecurity. If people and they do well, especially people that we they mentor, and you feel so inconvenient about that, it's a sign of insecurity. So how many times have you seen our culture where mentors introduce their mentees or share stage with them, or come to a stage and say, "This is my son, this that," listen to him. I mean, let people accept them. You know, common. And so all those are signs of insecurity. They also want for dinner at the stage forever. Come on, you are going to die. You're not going to be on the stage forever. Like where William Shakespeare say, life na a stage. Everybody na drama.
True.
Everybody can act and go. So, and at the end we die. Now the people that we don't impact, because there's a difference between legacy and inheritance. A lot of people where they die, they left inheritance for the generation where they come. Inheritance now, till where they left for people. While legacy is what you leave inside of people.
Wow.
If you left something, house, land for people, it go burn, it go destroy. But when you left legacy inside
Inside.
of people, no matter where they go, they will succeed.
They hold on to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that is what the mentors must see, that they want to leave a legacy. And they also must think that if their mentees not do better than they have failed.
I really love that part.
Yes.
That part where you talk.
Yes. If the mentees not do better than the mentors, they have failed. You see in football, the coaches, not when they play, and then they coach the player, them, but the player, they wouldn't score, and then they get the name.
Yeah.
But the coach, they don't care. Now the player, then they get
they
the
celebrate
name.
together.
Fine. So that is how mentors must be. So, but when the mentors don't deal with insecurity, even if person do well, he's not moved. He know that and be.
And then they cause an effect on the
Yes.
mentee.
Yeah, sure. But that is why some mentees are also afraid, because you begin do well, and some mentees them also then will see say, the mentor now let go, you go left. Then the mentors then, because now then they or people that they believe them, they go frame the mentees and say na pride, anti-correction, want this. But they're not going to listen to their own side of the story. So that make I was telling you earlier on that when you're talking about whether mentors far away or mentors that are closer, which one you prefer. And I told you like at the middle. Because most of the time when you get closer, it's something else, especially in this part of our world.
Too much familiar.
Yes. And again, mentees also again for be smart, for understand which kind of a mentor in the under. Now a mentor is you want make her go or you just want for use me. It happened with Elon Musk when he began this plan for Tesla. So he want for make and people that make for live in Mars. Most of the mentors they will admire, like the Neil Armstrong when they first go on the moon, they said it is not possible for a person go live in that space. Even when Elon Musk out in proposition, they condemn and say it is not possible. Elon Musk said he cried. These are people you look up to.
Wow.
But he continued, and today his dream has come true.
True. So are you telling me that there are people in mass?
Yes, I mean, like now, Sawi people then able for leave now. It has
Wow,
been
I
proven.
really
Yes.
need for
They're
doing
working.
research
Yes,
after
they're
this.
working on it now.
Hi.
See the way Neil Armstrong say it is not possible.
God, I beg you.
Elon Musk said he was broken. Like this, we are his mentors. Like their dream, their achievement is his dream. But I mean, they say it's not possible. They condemn that, and today, so that is it.
Wow.
So mentees should also be smart and for no get a discernment of a mentor really want let them succeed.
Wow. I'm just speechless right now. Like everything so far we don't talk, so it's really eye opening, and it make both mentors, the one that they have head of we and we self where they look up to other people there, and they put you back on a check for make we reflect and look at some of the things then so far. What would they do? What would they contribute? For make we lives then be like how it is today. But we don't come to the end of the show, and I hope say you don't enjoy the show, even though now one good person call we, but we know say some of we in our offices them, but we encourage you for go back on Facebook. You can watch the show all over again. You can drop your comment so that you self will add value to this conversation. But we don't come to the end of everything in just 1 minute. I just want you for we listeners them a word of motivation, a word of advice where listeners therefore hold on to, especially when the word we're related to what we don't talk so today in a summary.
Of course, life not smooth because for we the mentees and especially because no matter the stage where you are still a mentee, there are people you're looking up to. You know, go reach now a stage where you say, I don't arrive. In fact, that is, John Maxwell said, he said, the enemy to your success now, your last success. That is an enemy to your success. When you don't succeed, you feel
So
you don't arrive.
you relax.
Yeah, so mentees, we must be persistent. Cristiano Ronaldo said something. He said, when I discover that football is my only means of survival, I kill myself in the game. Like, I gave my all. I'm not saying that football, now this way, no more go better in life. I know an online book, I gave my all. So as we said earlier on, mentee, you are there, discover your purpose. And find a mentor way aligned to your purpose. You know, go say you want to be a musician, you go be you mentor na this guy within the politician there.
Oh.
You're a different field.
Have you seen a Pella you want for?
Oh, well, you get different field and profession. So know who that you want for be and find a mentor. Sometimes somebody can be mentor, even the Nyara. You can read their books, listen to their podcast. Their stories can imbibe you as well. So, and never ever give up. Like what Ronaldo said, He said, I killed myself in the game.
Wow.
And finally, Isaac Newton, he said, if I stand tall today, it was because I stood on the shoulders of giants.
Wow.
So we need everybody for mentor we and show we the way.
Wow. Thank you so much for joining us on the Brunch Show, and we will forget you some other time because you really make this conversation very much interesting. Thank you for listening to the Brunch Show. We don't come to the end. Fumble them, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday and we're going to go on a long weekend. But we go there back on Monday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So stay tuned and don't forget to win at the largest radio network inside Salon. See you next week.
Michael, you want to finish me or waiting?
Selfie, I beg. I need your help. I don't send for you, send for me request.
You know we're exceeding budget.
Sam, that picking what I take on the dates. The picking go totes all in party they no more like out there. And also the picking they angry so.
In back is a biwa split. So na collaborate now, learn I work for the money.
Sam, not to joke. Okay, watch. I get 1,000. Just send for me 500. I go be okay.
Baby, you okay?
Okay.
Alright, yes. Eat me, mom get money they spend per month today.
Yeah. When I eat, so I feel pay money.
Sir, you bill na 1,500.
Waiter, one more burger, please. And pack takeaway pizza, yeah? That was amazing.
Request or send money anytime, anywhere with AfriMoney. Fast, easy, life-saving. AfriMoney, quick and easy.
The world don't go digital. Now that's make okay commercial bank ready for match up with the world. This now the e-banking department. We get products and services them where you use online. Listen to what we colleague they get to say.
The e-banking department responsible for all the electronic products in the bank. One, the ATM machines where you can get cash easily from. The points of sales when are some small terminal where you can do your transaction, where they do online transactions as well, where you can see down any site now this world and do transactions. Commercial bank e-banking now the solution to all digital transactions in the country.
For work with Boku Money, now this style. So inside any local commercial bank today and get you couple card, you Visa Classic and proprietary card for making transactions easy.
Go na shop, you can use the POS and do your transaction easy.